Alright, let's play some Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Let's talk a little bit about... Yeah, I was muted. I messed up coming back into it. Yeah, let's, before we get into some Battlegrounds today, I just wanted to showcase the games that I played since my last live stream. So my last live stream was probably Thursday or Friday of last week. I played ETC Band Manager, got first place. Didn't play it all over the weekend, and then played a few games last night. First game was with the Lich King. This was like my warm-up game after not playing for a few days, not really playing any games over the weekend, other than some occasional Marvel Snap. But this game did not go super well. Tried to give some Eternal Knights Reborn. Didn't work out, but then I played a game with Galakrond where I got an early Nomi and was able to make some nice stuff happen with elementals. I was actually level 4 even at the end of this game, I believe, and was still able to find double Nomi and double Magma Lock. Didn't triple either of them though, so it didn't go super great. And then I played a game with Varden Dawngrasp and just got overwhelmed with all of the things that I needed to do with this comp. A golden of this guy and then 2 more, so that every time I spent 8 gold, I got 4 pirates for free. It's like borderline infinite at that point, and I was like, yeah, I played down a character here. I had multiple like golden pirates in my hand that I just didn't have time to play, but I'm sure if I did, I could have tripled this guy too, potentially even found some more. It was crazy. This is like the end game of pirates. You can see not that much stats on everything, as I was trying to like swap different cards in and out. It was tough. This was a tough one to make work. Felt fun, but these are those games where like after you play it, then you just want to play more Battlegrounds, because it seemed like you did something cool, but it just didn't quite work out. Then I played a game with Lady Vash, who I have gotten first place with before, with basically this exact same strategy. Just stay on level 4 the entire time, roll for crooners. I sold the crooner on the last combat of the game. Actually played this game on mobile, played this game on my phone right before bed. So that makes it even more fun, even more impressive for me. I picked up this guy because my finals opponent was all undead reborn cards. And this actually doesn't even tell the full story, because I was playing it on mobile. On the final turn of the game, I didn't even get to cast all my spells. Also, I gave this guy stealth so that it couldn't get scammed super easily. But really sweet game. And that puts me now up to 6708, my new peak, at about 100 more than where I ended the previous stream, with a few middling performances, 1 really terrible performance, but 2 pretty good ones. So we'll see if we can keep going. The goal is 8K. Once I get to 8K, then I'm on the leaderboard, and then maybe I'll compete for higher leaderboard positions. I'm not super sure. Now, this is an interesting one. I know that AFK has a lot of armor, but I don't think she's that bad. But Galakrond is also a lot of fun at the same time. I think I'm going to go for Galakrond here. Now, I will admit, I don't know if Galakrond's strategy, like, how greedy do you want to get? How much is that a meme? I'm not sure. But I did just play with him as I was showing off those games that I just played late last night. So I think I've got an idea of some things that you can do on the hero. And some cool things as well. I think that he's not good with elementals. That's something to consider. Despite the fact that I played him with elementals, elementals are a comp where you want to be rolling and playing through stuff a lot. Now, this is kind of curious. Alright, let's go for it. I was thinking Celemental does add an interesting development to it here, because now what we can do doesn't really matter what these things say. We're going to go full greedy. Galakrond and see what we can do. If we find anything that's fun to build around, so the main things I would think here are Nomi, several of the top-end mechs, probably not Banana Slamma, maybe Undead Summoner or something. But I'm going to go full greed this game, I think. Just to try it out. Because I've been wondering how good or bad this strategy could be. And we're kind of getting rewarded here with these Celementals. Faceless Disciple is an interesting one. Zesty Shaker is one of my favorite characters, but I don't think Faceless Disciple really helps me. Because we're just going to Galakrond this up, and away. Now, next turn, I'll be able to sell through the Celemental, Galakrond this. Actually, next turn, so this will cost 3. Yeah, Galakrond this.
You're doing great out there.
Maybe I'll just wind up buying something. But tying all of our combats here makes me feel not too terrible.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
I can play a pretty strong board this turn while continuing to greed out. I just have to sell through all my Celementals, but seems good. Okay, Upbeat Duo is actually potentially something worth pivoting into. Because it's so good with what I want to do later on. Well, let's select it. So I could grab Upbeat Duo and then I could level, selling off all of these. 2 level, hop, grab it. These are about the same.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
I feel like the interactions with PupBot are stronger than the interactions with the other guy, though. What have they done? They've played nothing? I don't understand how I'm playing so greedy, but have not lost a combat. Wow, another Celemental is kind of crazy. So what I kind of wanted to do here was level, roll, buy something, greed something. Celemental makes this interesting, though. Probably Eternal Knight. I'm not going to lock this here, though, because I'm going to, this turn,
keep up the momentum, friend.
Level, and then triple the Celementals, make another tier 4 character. I pulled off of the full greed strategy. And we're, like, doing okay. And we've got a duo. So now if we start greeting again, which the plan is to start greeting again soon, after we're done getting through all of these freaking Celementals. Why are there so many Celementals? That's crazy. Sure. I think this is just such a strong power spike this turn that I'm just going to go for tempo for a moment. Wait, we can get through this here.
You're down a minion and up a goal. That's a great play.
That'll give me a tier 4 character here.
Great. I can bring in more powerful minions now.
I'm just going to take this. And then I guess Deflectobot to go with it. So we're just grabbing tempo this turn. Rylek is like
I think you can win this thing.
definitely something stronger that we could have gone for, but like it scales more potentially. But this seems like it's just stronger in general. Ooh, awkward combat for me there. That's fine. I take 6. That's respectable. So now I'm going to start trying to greed again. I might pick up something here because I can duo it.
Pick yourself back up and turn
But I
it around.
think I'm just going to greed and lock. Replicating Menace is actually nuts, though. Hold on. Whoa. So I think I'm just going to do this. Oh, I really love Scrapper. Alright, I'm grabbing Scrapper. It's too much fun.
Replacement detected.
Can take another Deflectobot here. Okay. I think I've found my build already. I thought I was gonna... I've been trying to greed. I picked up a duo to do some crazy things with, but we're just gonna be scrapping and scrounging here. And this seems like a lot of fun. Playing this just as a card is a little bit sus, but I didn't want to put it onto the Scrapper because I want the Microbots to give me more scrap. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Maybe that was short-term thinking, though, because I'm going to be able to get plenty of scrap over time. And I'm going to have too many spaces here, but I don't know. Let's get the scrap flowing, baby. That's what I say. So that gives me a Lullabot. We're going to throw that potentially on the other Deflecto. I'm not sure. There's a lot of ways to play this right now. And this is looking like a really powerful game already. With double scrapping. I do think this is a good direction for our hero power as well. And I think I might just level up here.
Great. Let's get some better minions.
Yeah, we
in
can't redo that. Let's go here. And then play another Scrapper.
Replacement detected.
Seems good to me. So starting next turn, we can start hunting for level 5 things. And I don't know the game that well, but I think a lot of the level 5 things are like good enough. And we'll also get to Upbeat Duo this turn. Now, the interesting thing about Galakrond that I found is that you kind of want to use him towards the beginning of an individual turn, so that way you have more direction. But you also want to use him towards the end of a turn, so that way you don't waste your gold and you can lock, and then you can Galakrond that same card again the following turn. So we'll look to just like purchase something early and then lock into something that we could potentially turn into a level 6. Unless it's like a good enough level 5. It's really tough. You can't really make any generalizations about what you're going to do until it happens. We're going to resummon and rebuy these Divine Shields, so that's good. We don't lose our Scrapper, so that's also good. We lose one of the Divine Shields. We lose a Scrapper. But ultimately... awkward, awkward. This is going to be a combat win, but no scrap. I don't know if I'll triple the Deflectobots or if I'll rather just keep them as two separate boys.
Nice work out there. Keep up the
Lullabot could be interesting too. That's like a card that you can pick up early, like I was talking about. We're going to look to triple the Scrapper here. So I think I would like to grab a Lullabot, because, like I said, you just want to grab cards early on. There's two different 4s, but then I'm wasting my gold if I don't like the picks. Similar awkwardness here. It makes me just value rolling down. And then here I think this is a good place, because if I like the 5, I can buy it. And if I don't like the 5, I can lock it and pick up Metal Tooth Leaper. So I think this is basically how you want to do it. So let's Galakrond this. We see Kangors, which doesn't really help me. So I'm going to select Kangors and then lock. And then buy this Metal Tooth Leaper. I'll throw the Lullabot. I almost kind of want to throw it on a Scrapper. But I'm just going to throw it here. And I'm going to go for the Leaper here too. I think that's fine. I waste a gold, but it's a lot more power. Should have moved one Scrapper behind the Upbeat duo, but hopefully that doesn't matter. Alright, opponent with Metalhead, 2 golden Metalheads, plus Titus. That's cute. Lose a Scrapper. And we lose our second Scrapper. Alright, alright. Unfortunate. We'll have to give these other things taunt or something at some point. But we do win the fight. So I guess I got that going for me. And we do get a golden Scrapper here as well. Plus we get a level 6 off of Galakrond. We could also level this turn, so that way Scrapper triple gives us a level 6. I don't hate that. Yeah, let's do that. I think there's good 6s. I don't know confidently that that's true. And this does not prove that to be true. But I'll just grab this thing. It has some synergy with the board. And then I'm going to greed here. And I guess grab Fell Stomper, but I don't think I'm going to pick this up regardless. So... yeah, I'm just going to click the Fell Stomper, but I'm not going to buy it. It's like some incentive to play Leaper here, so that way the Menace can summon more things, gives us a bigger tentacle, gives us bigger Deflectobots, and more scrap. Just need to get some scrap one time. Not asking for that much scrap. Just a little bit of scrap, please. Alright, Banana Slamma looking big. That is not looking big, though. Alright, we take out one of the bananas. Now we just have to take out the other one, but the rest of the things they summon are not going to be that big. We get our Divine Shields back. We get our scrap. That's 2 more Replicating Menaces, so we will get to triple that. That's really good. I want something to put the Replicating Menace on that isn't Deflectobot or Scrapper. So hopefully we can find something next turn. But for now, I will settle with a nice little combat win here. For 12 damage. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And a lot of health still, 35 health, so feeling very good about that. We're going to triple that. I'm going to Galakrond's Greed here. It's just not looking like great ones for me. Play the Boogie Monster, though I'm not going to grab it, actually, so it doesn't really matter. Your end of turn effects trigger twice, so I could grab 2 copies of something with Upbeat Duo. That could be really good. We are up against a ghost. Alright, let's greed this a little bit more. Now I just have to find a relevant mech, and here it is. Okay. So now I can grab a utility drone. 2 copies of utility drone. But I could also grab 2 copies of whatever this is. No. This is just going to get played through real quick. And I'm going to grab an Annoyo module. Let's throw this here. Toss this, play Darkrai, and give this taunt. So now end of turn I get 2 copies of Utility Drone. Not too shabby. It's going to let me kick off next turn with a level 6 Discovery. Should have moved the Scrapper back. Could have made 2 more copies of Drakari Enchanter, though I'm gonna scrap those real quick here. Those guys are not long for this world. This is currently my only summoning, but it's big enough that I figured it wouldn't die before the Deflectobots, but it's not going to be as good against the other competitors when we play up against real people. Might toss the duo soon, though. I don't know. We're not... we need some more board... We need some more cards on the board right now. Most of the things that we buy do not actually add power onto the board. I might start to give the Scrapper more stats. Can we find the... Still can't find the big magnetic card, though. That's unfortunate. Walking Fort for +4/+4 is potentially the most stats that we can grab right here. And it might just be time to grab stats. Alright, let's see if we can grab the big boy, though. Still not yet, unfortunately. Elementals. I'm gonna grab Zap in case the Banana Slam player puts anything together. Actually, I'm not gonna pay 3 gold for it, I don't think. No, you know what? I will. I will. Just to have access to it. I'm gonna grab Lulabot, and that actually ends my turn. I can sell through this. Sell through the Upbeat Duo. Oh wait, Drakari Enchanter works with Utility Drone. What am I thinking? Alright, let's see if we can find that guy that steals all of your other magnetics. Dang, 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 dang. Still not finding it. Stats.
No one expects me.
Okay.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Again, could have put the Scrapper in a different place. We've got a lot of stats. We've got a Wind Fury Demon smashing in. Not going to be enough. Though neither is our Wind Fury going to be. And a pretty commanding win. We do get a little bit more scrap. We finally find an Accordatron here as well. That's pretty good. And that's going to be the end of it. So, not a kill, but 2 more pieces of metal are still pretty good. Now we're in the top 4.
Your minions really pulled
Lentil's
their
Nagas, the Beast player's done. Dr. Boombox is not super impressive. Yeah, neither of these are impressive either. Let's Galakrond the boombox. Finding a second zap. Maybe a tripled zap could be good, but I don't think so. Yeah, let's keep on rolling here. Elementals. Elementals. So those are just stat boxes. Maybe some scam isn't terrible. Okay. Menace is really good. I do kind of need another card to just put these things onto, though, you know? Lullabot. Like, it might just make sense for me to drop a Lullabot here with... that isn't attached to things. To just have another card that can die and summon some guys. I don't think that's what I'm going to do, though. I'm just going to put it all on the scrap bot. Maybe I could hold one Lullabot, but it just makes sense to play it as soon as possible. The reason to hang on to it is because maybe I could find the level 6 guy, though at this point it doesn't even look like I'm going to find the level 6 guy. So let's just make the biggest scrapper we can and make Utility Drone big and go big with a few different characters here. We're going big with Felemental, which honestly at this point seems more cute than hot. We get to take out Titus, and then I think we get to take out everything else too. I guess it's close. Yeah, it is pretty close. Okay, Annoyo module is good with the walking fort, though still awkward in other ways. Win, not a kill. It's 11. I need to find just like some standard mechs to throw these cards onto. Can we finally find... Oh, okay, well, this isn't the mech I was looking for, but it's a good mech to give in a Annoyo module. I'll give you that. I think that Kangor is not super impressive, but is okay with Omega Buster. I think I can do better, though. Another Scrapper? No, I don't think that's good enough either.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I think Glow Scale could... Well, no, it's not good on the current board. We would just give a Divine Shield to Scrapper. Which again, I could do through the Annoyo module. It would mean that it gets +8/+8. Maybe that does make it worth it. Then do I just grab Glow Scale? No, because there's nothing even to give Divine Shield to at this point. There's Kangor. I'll lock a Leroy and a Wargear, I think. Sure. I kind of don't like giving the Scrapper Taunt.
You got this. You're way ahead.
But at this point, we're converting to endgame power rather than worrying about stats. So I think that this is fine. Or rather than worry about scaling. That's what I meant to say. I think we got enough scaling. They are going to get to hit me with the Foe Reaper yet again. Never mind. And Scrapper doesn't even die, so fair play. But Lady Vash does die. Now we're in the finals, and apparently against Beasts. This player pivoted back onto Beasts. So I'll use Zap Probably toss the walking fort. I'd like to toss both of these realistically, though. So do I even want to pick up this war gear? No, maybe I don't. Okay, I'm going to grab Tidewalker, but before I do, let's check for a power player here. Oh, there's 2 power players. I think I like Buster. Oh, I like all of these things, don't I? But it does feel like the Tidewalker is the way to go at the same time. Foe Reaper also is just really strong. Alright, I'm going to take Foe Reaper.
Safety restrictions offline.
That's what I would do.
Engage.
Leroy Jenkins!
Roll twice for fun. I think this is fine. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, they got pretty big with Selfless Hero. That's not what I was expecting. Cute. And they've got some pretty big characters. So I think I actually do want more Leroys. Okay, this is a pretty good comp. We're also going to have a lot of Divine Shields, though, so I think we've got a shot here. And we've got ways to clear Divine Shields as well, though it's not lining up super well for me. We attack here first. Go here. Nice. That's a win and a kill with my Microbot sticking around there. Okay, that was a really, really close combat. Really fun game. I ended with over 30 health. Feels pretty good. Feels like I didn't get super greedy with that one, but I was able to grab a win. And it looks like my first win there with Galakrond to put me up to 6,800. Not too bad. 6,806. Pretty good one. If you're watching this one on YouTube after the fact, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. No Luck's given. Peace.